If you want to be a great director, someone well respected, you want to show professional leadership. The first couple short films I directed were clearly meant to be experiences to learn from. The next few short films I directed definitely got better. And the very last short film I directed ended up winning Best Horror Short in under 10 minutes. And now granted, I'm not perfect, I'm only human, but I've learned through experiences, film school, and other things on how to better myself as a director and to show leadership. And that brings me to my first tip. If you want to be a great director, someone well respected, you want to show professional leadership. Be respectful to your team and your actors. Don't treat actors or crew any differently. Yes, there's a line above and a line below and all that fun stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all human, we're all working hard, sometimes with little pay, and you just want to have that personality and character trait of a professional leader. You also don't want to use people for the benefit of your own accomplishments. Be humble about who you are, what you've done, what you've experienced and accomplished. Don't just be like, I directed this and all this and I am the Your character and reputation speaks volumes. So yes, you want to be nice, respectful, and professional, but you also want to have a stern, strong firmness about your decision making as a filmmaker. Because there might be times where you in a certain department may disagree on something, but you have to be firm and respectful of their opinion and also communicate what you're trying to do. How can your vision and expectations come through? Which actually brings me to my second tip, and that's to have an understanding of all departments. Directors need to be able to communicate with their crew. And if directors don't know what a certain crew department does, that's not going to help them with trying to communicate what they want from that department. This can relate to lighting, it can relate to sound, it can relate to the cinematography, it can relate to the actors. What are you looking to execute and how can you address that? And you especially want to show your appreciation and respect for all departments. All of these people are working hard to make sure that your vision comes to life on the screen. And if you can't respect them as human beings and show some decency, what are you doing as a director? Why should they respect you? Tip number 3 is understanding how to communicate with your actors. I have experienced a lot of directors who don't know how to communicate with actors. I actually made a short film called The Director's Always Right that is actually satire of this exact topic that we're about to discuss. When you implement the mindset of an actor, it makes it easier as a director to help communicate that vision you're looking for. A lot of inexperienced directors or directors that don't know how to verbally communicate a certain vision, I've found they'll usually do be this, feel this, act this, and that only can provide so much to an actor. So as an actor myself, I've actually acted out the direction of what I want the actor to understand. If it's hard for me to verbally communicate it, then I'll just act it out and show them the emotional feeling that I'm trying to go for. It's also important to provide metaphors, similes, or descriptive words. Some things you might say is, act as if this happened, act as if you were this. Think of it like, imagine that. Tip number 4 is preparation and execution. Knowing what you want to do and how you want to do it. Never mind how you want to, how you're going to do it. You want to look into the future rather than focusing on the present moment. Because I mean, things like these could happen. You get scheduling conflicts. Maybe there's technical difficulties. You had a plan A, now you gotta move to plan B, and now plan C, and so on. And most importantly, you want to communicate with everybody about those plans. We want to make sure that we're all in the same picture here. And with the right preparation and execution, that'll show tremendous confidence in your ability to be a director. I guarantee you, your film crew is gonna think, this guy knows what he's doing. Tip number 5 is to be open-minded. Always be open to suggestions. You are not the only creative one on set. You're working with several departments of creative people. And you know how that saying goes, great minds work together. With your actors, you want to listen to any suggestions they might have. Sure, maybe you envisioned it a certain way, but perhaps one of your actors has a better idea that you would have never thought of otherwise. It's also important to listen to your crew. What suggestions do they have? Do they have any advice that may make the shoot go faster and more efficiently? You also want to get a feel for the room. This just comes with having sociable skills. How are people feeling on set? Are they doing well? Are they getting tired? Are they feeling a lot of fatigue? Has it been a tough day? Like, you gotta feel the room a little bit. And as an independent micro-budget filmmaker, you gotta be open to any last-minute changes, because last-minute changes happen all the time. So at the end of the day, anybody can be a director, but if you wanna be a great director that is highly professional, well-respected, and is good at their job, the 5 tips I shared in this video will definitely help you out with that. Now, if you've directed a film before, or multiple films, let me know down in the comments what you directed and how was your experience. Do you feel like you've developed as a director since the first time you did it? Or do you feel like you still have some things to work on? One of the departments that comes with filmmaking is working as a second AC, and that typically involves using a slate. And if you want to learn how to take care of your slate and use it properly, I would highly suggest watching this video right here.